The sunlight that once felt like warmth now looked cruel. It streamed through the curtains, brushing across the room where nothing had moved since last night. Empty coffee mugs, an untouched blanket, two hot heart miles apart. Taeyong sat on the edge of the couch, head buried in his hands. His voice was hoarse, whispering her name again and again, as if it could on the night before. Wine opened the bedroom door slowly. Her face was pale, eyes swollen from crying, hair uncombed, but her silence hurt more than her tears ever could. Taya, Wine, please, just listen to me once. Wine, I listened to last night. Try every lie you ever told. Taya, it was not lying. It was wine protection. You call silence protection. You looked at me in the eyes every day knowing I would never be a mother, and you still smiled at me like nothing was wrong. Wine, Taya, I didn't know how to tell you. I wanted to wait until you were ready. Wine, you mean until you were ready? Taya, let me. Wine, don't get to help anymore. Wine, for the man who said he would share everything with me, secrets seem to come too easily. Taehyung, Wine, I swear I never meant to hurt you. I was terrified. You have always dreamed about children. I didn't watch that dream die in your eyes. Wine, and instead you killed the trust between us. You thought pain could hurt less if I didn't see it coming. Taehyung, Wine, can I come in? She didn't look up. The brush in her hand moved across the canvas, a swirl of blue and black like a storm. Wine, we're already in every corner of this room, every color, every moment, memory. What more is there left to ruin? He blenched. Still, he walked closer. Please just listen once. Wine. I listened every day for months. To his silence, to your avoidance, to your guilt pretending to be love. Her voice cracked on the last word. She set the brush down, trembling. Wine. You were supposed to be my peace tie, not my heartbreak. Thunder rolled outside, rain tapping against the windows like nervous fingers. Taeyong stood there dressed in regret while Wayne leaned against the wall to cry anymore. Taeyong, do you hate me now? Why no, hate would be easier. I just don't know if I can love you the same. He took a shaky breath, stepping closer until only inches separated them. Wayne, then let me learn to love you again the way you deserve. Wine. And how will you do that? By pretending this didn't happen? Oh, damn, no, by facing it with you. Wine. I don't even know how to start forgiving you. Damn, then I will wait as long as it takes. Then I will wait as long as it takes. A silence was answer enough. Maybe forgiveness was not impossible, but it was not ready yet. The next evening, they sat at opposite ends of the dining table. The clink of cutlery echoed like a countdown. Taeyong, you should eat something. Fine, you should stop pretending we are fine. Taeyong looked down at his plate. He had no appetite, only regret. Fine, what hurts the most is that you didn't trust me with my own pain. Taeyong looked up, eyes wide. Her tone was not angry anymore, just tired, like someone who would cry too much to cry again. Fine, I would have held your hand through it. I would have found another way, another hope, and didn't give me a chance. He wanted to reach for her hand but stopped halfway. The last thing she needed was another half-truth wrapped in touch. Later that night, Vine sat by the window watching rain blur the city lights. The peace offering. The peace offering. She didn't look up. Still, he set one cup beside her and sat on the floor. Why do you ever wonder if love really is enough? Every day. Fine. Then why does it hurt so much to love you? Because I broke the part of us that trusted. Fine. Can that part ever heal? I will spend the rest of my life trying. The words hung between them, fragile but real. She didn't respond, just left the ice distance. But she had not walked away, and maybe that was something. The rain softened to a whisper against the window. Taehyung sat cross-legged on the floor, his tea cooling beside him, watching the faint reflection of Ryan's face in the glass. Taehyung, do you remember that night on the roof? You said if the world changed, you would not. Ryan, the world did change. We did. Taehyung, then let me change again. Back to the man who made you laugh for no reason. Fine, you can't just rewind people, Taehyung. No, but maybe I can start learning you all over again. The small hesitant line between them softened for a second, then she looked away and the world returned. Morning brought grey light and the smell of acrylic. Wine found before her canvas a smear of crimson spreading through blue like a wound that refused to fade. Taehyung hovered in the doorway, afraid even his breath might disturb the fragile calm. Taehyung, that once knew. Why it's not finished. Taehyung, it looks angry. Why it's honest. He wanted to ask if he could watch, if she'll let him stay just a little while. Instead, he said nothing and left a cup of coffee on the table before walking out. When she noticed that a single tear slipped down her cheek, she didn't drink it, but she didn't throw it away either. That night, sleep refused to come. Taehyung lay staring at the ceiling, hearing again the doctor's voice, the words that changed everything. He could still see Vine's laughter that day, how bright she would been, unaware that fate had already drawn its line. Taehyung turned towards the empty half of the bed and whispered, Taehyung, if loving means living with your anger, I will take it. Just don't let it turn into silence. Outside, the wind carried the soft hum of the city. Inside every heartbeat was an apology. The next afternoon, Vine found an envelope on her desk. Her name was written in his neat, careful handwriting. She hesitated before opening it. Vine, I don't expect forgiveness in a day. I just need you to know that every lie I told was fear wearing love's face. I see now that truth, no matter how cruel, it's still love and share. I'm not asking you to forget, only to let me stay close enough to I can do better. Her tears dotted the paper, blurring the ink for the first time since